afternoon. You heard the bell, so you know what that means. It is gym time. It should be 1 o'clock for you guys, and if so, you should be logging into the PE folder. Again, physical education, just a fancy name for our gym class. So, this is week 13. We are going to do a few different things, and it's going to be Thanksgiving themed. Everything in the folder will be Thanksgiving themed. We will be finishing up volleyball. I'll post a couple things about football, some football drills. The reason being is because the Detroit Lions play on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving happens to be my favorite holiday. So because the Lions and the NFL plays on Thanksgiving, we're going to do a little bit of footwork, football drills, and we'll be finishing up volleyball this week with the underhand serve. So I'm going to start this week with Thanksgiving warm-ups. I'll teach you a few different warm-ups. After that, like I said, we're going to complete the underhand serve for volleyball. This will be our part 3, our week 3 for volleyball. And then the next thing we're going to get into is, like I say, some football cone work drills. The reason, like I say, we're doing football is because the NFL plays on Thanksgiving, and it's the big sport for Thanksgiving. It's football. It's fall. It's like getting into winter. It's football weather, so we're going to do some of that. In the spirit of Thanksgiving, one thing that I'm thankful for is to still be teaching. I love teaching. I love it with a passion. I just love students. I love kids and I love sports. And so if you love kids and you love sports, there's really no better job. And so although we're teaching from afar and it's distance learning and it's challenging, especially for me because I'm not good with technology, I'm still very, very thankful to still get to see students. Students like the Ishmael family, the brother and sister, they post videos every single week with their family members or just their 2 siblings. They do all the activities, they do all the exercises, they try all the challenges. Individuals like the Becker students, Kassam and Anis, they do everything. They send me videos every single week. There's many of you that do, don't get me wrong, just because I didn't say your name. Those are just 2 that came to mind as of right now. So I'm very thankful to still be teaching. So one thing I'm thankful for this week is to be teaching and to still have this profession, to still have this job, despite it being from far. I miss the kids. I wish we were in the gym, but it is what it is. So in the spirit of Thanksgiving, one thing I'm thankful for, still be teaching. Okay, so we're going to move on. We're going to go into the Thanksgiving warm-ups. So our warm-ups this week are all Thanksgiving themed. Now, I got I think 5 different ones that we're going to be trying. You're going to try 5 to 10 reps of each one. I'm just going to demonstrate them, and then you guys try them at home on your own time, okay? So, the first one is very simple. It's called the turkey trot. You're going to run in place for 45 seconds, but you're going to run in place pumping your arms, because remember, the key to running fast is to pump your arms, and you're going to try to run as fast as you can in place to really accelerate your heart rate, to get your heart rate up. So don't just run like this for 45 seconds. That's not doing anything for you. That's not real exercise. I want you to run as fast as you can for 45 seconds, pump your arms. So the first one is the turkey trot. The second one is pilgrim pops. Pilgrim pops. So that's going to be popping on one leg, hopping. One leg, we're going to try for 20 each leg, 20 reps. So we're ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you want, you could switch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You'll try to hop on one leg 20 times each one. Number 3 in our warm-up is wing workers. Wing workers. So turkey wing workers. You're going to do arm circles. You're going to go forward arm circles. You're going to go for 10. And then you're going to go backward arm circles for 10. So turkey wing workers. Okay? Moving on from there, you're going to go to harvest hops. That's invisible jump rope hopping for 25. So it'll be 25 invisible jump ropes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, 21. You'll do that 25 times. Invisible jump rope, harvest hops. The next one, this one is kind of cool. It's cranberry crushers. And what you're going to do is you're going to get into a plank position, a push-up position. You're going to touch your shoulder and then smoosh the cranberries. Then touch your other shoulder and crush the cranberries. So you're going to crush your body on each side. You're going to be in plank. You're going to reach over to the other shoulder and then come down and crush the cranberries. So it's going to look a little something like this. You'd be down, plank position, you reach your shoulder, and then crush the cranberries. Reach your other shoulder and crush the cranberries. And you would try to do that 10 different times. So, that is our Thanksgiving theme warm-up. We got 5 different exercises. You're gonna do all of those. Now, we're going to get into the last stage of volleyball, which is the underhand serve, one of my favorites. So, for the underhand serve, few key things. Number 1, the height at which you hold the ball is going to determine whether or not it makes it over the net. So, when you're serving, you want to keep the ball at about your waist so that you can make it over the net. Okay, that's the first thing. Number 2, if I'm right-handed, so I write with my right hand, brush my teeth with the right hand, I eat with my right hand, that's the hand that you want to strike with. I'm going to close my hand, make a small little fist, and I'm going to try to hit the ball right here, right on the flat part of my knuckles and my palm. So I'm going to try to bump it right over right there. It's not like the bump where I'm using my forearm. I'm using the closed fist, the smooth part of my hand, and my palm right here. I'm trying to hit it over like that. Now, you're going to step with the opposite foot. So I want to hit the ball with my right. So do I step with my same right foot? That's wrong, because now my leg is in the way. But if I step with the opposite foot, my left foot, I'm going to hold it with that left hand. Now my leg is out of the way and I have a clear shot to the ball. So I can easily serve it. So number 1, hold the ball kind of about your waist, your belly button, so that you can hit it over the net. Because if I hold it too high, what's going to happen? The ball's going to go backwards. And it's going to go the opposite way. Do we want the ball to go backwards when we're serving? Definitely not. So make sure you hold it at a good height that's comfortable for you to get it over the net. Number 2, step with the opposite foot. I hit with my right, so I step with my left. I'm going to hold it in my left hand, right? Am I going to throw the ball up? No. Think about this. I always use this analogy when teaching underhand serve. If I was trying to punch something, if I'm trying to punch this ball, it's very easy to punch it when it's sitting still, right? But if I toss it, now it's a little bit harder because it's moving. So when you're serving, do you want the ball to be moving and trying to hit it? Or do you want it to be still and trying to hit it? Obviously, you want it still. So are you going to toss the ball in the air?
Eric?
No.
Eric, if you're sitting something, please call the office. Thank you.
Sorry about that. We had a page on the intercom. So you're going to step with the opposite foot. You're going to hold it with your left hand. You're going to reach back. And you're going to strike the ball and try to serve it over the net. So, very simple. Hold it about waist. You step with the opposite foot. Reach back. You don't have to go way up here, way back here. You can go right here. Nice and easy, nice and smooth strike. And you're going to pop it. And it'll go right over the net. So you're going to try that about 10 to 15 times. The challenge is to start striking or serving from further and further away. So if I can easily hit it like above the door, that will go over the net above the door. Then I might step back, and I might try it from a little bit further. Then I keep serving. Pretty good. Then I might step back and make it further and further and make it harder and harder. So, that is essentially the underhand serve. That will complete our volleyball unit. That'll be our third lesson in the volleyball. That'll complete our volleyball unit. So now we're going to move into a couple footwork drills for football. Because like I say, on Thanksgiving, they play a lot of football. So, our first footwork drill for football is using 2 cones. So, it's going to be a 2-cone drill. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be backpedaling. So in football, when you're playing defense, you have to backpedal because the receivers are running or the running back's running, and so you're going to be backpedaling. So your first drill is the backpedal, 2 cones. I'm going to show you right here. So I have a cone set up right there, and I have a cone set up right here. I'll move this one over just a little bit. Now what you're going to do is you're going to start at 1 cone. Whichever cone, it doesn't matter, whichever side. I'm going to start at this one. I'm going to turn backwards. What I'm going to do is I'm going to backpedal on my toes. Do not let your heels hit the ground. If your heels hit the ground, what's going to happen? You're going to fall backwards. Do we want that? No, I don't want anybody to fall. So, on your toes, don't let your heels hit the ground. You're gonna back pedal to the cone. Then you're gonna sidestep over, turn, and back pedal back. You're gonna repeat this 5 times. So the drill will look something like this. I start here, I'm on my toes, I back pedal. Boom, I sidestep, I turn, and I back pedal. Then I sidestep, I turn, and I back pedal. Just like so. I will repeat that 5 times. That's the first drill. It's the back pedal drill for football. It's great footwork. Okay, the second drill, you're gonna need 1 more cone. So I'll grab a 3rd cone, like so. For this drill, what you're going to do is you're going to be doing a sideways shuffle, and you're going to be weaving through the cones. So, you're gonna start in the middle cone. You're going to sideways shuffle, either right or left. Does not matter, you choose. I'm gonna go to the right. I'm gonna sideways shuffle to the right. Then I'm gonna take a step up, and I'm gonna sideways shuffle back to the middle. Then I'm behind the cone. Then I'm gonna go in front of it. So I'm gonna change the angle. And I'm gonna sideways shuffle. Then I'm gonna step back. Then I'm gonna sideways shuffle to the front and then to the back. So you're kind of weaving. You're kind of like making, like, I don't know, like 2 triangles. So it's gonna start here. You're gonna go up, down, up, across, down, across. So it'll look kind of like that. I'm gonna spread these cones out a little bit, and I'm gonna try to demonstrate maybe just a little bit faster. And sorry, let me just scoot this back a little so that you can kind of see better. Okay, so I got my football. Do you need a football for this drill? No, I just like to hold one. And it's a Lions football, so it's my favorite. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go right, I'm gonna sideways shuffle, step back, and then cross, okay? 3, 2, 1, go. I shuffle, shuffle, shuffle back, shuffle, shuffle, switch. Let me kick this cone, step, and then I shuffle, 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 back pedal, then I'll shuffle, 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 shuffle. I'll go up, and then I'll shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I'm gonna try that about 5 times. So that's a sideways shuffle, just like I was playing defense, or just like I was blocking for my teammate in flag football. I shuffle and keep my feet in front so I can block, block, block. So that's another football drill. The last one is using 4 cones. So here we go. Trying to make this real quick. Our 4 cone drill. You're gonna make a box. So 4 cones, you're gonna make a box. Okay, like a square. All right. So I have a box set up. Now, what I'm going to do, hopefully you can see all 4 cones. I think you can. Now, what I'm going to do is, you're going to pick a cone. You're gonna sprint to a cone, then you're going to shuffle, then you're gonna back pedal. So I'm gonna sprint, shuffle, back pedal, sprint, or shuffle, you choose. So you're gonna do all the motions. Sprint, shuffle, back pedal, like this. Set, go. I sprint to this one, I shuffle to this one, I back pedal to this one, and then I either shuffle again or I sprint. So I run straight, then I shuffle, then I back pedal, and then I switch it. Maybe I sprint again. So you're gonna combine all the movements we just did in a box drill. So we did some warm-ups, we did some volleyball, we did some football. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for participating. Hope you guys enjoy your holiday.